I posted something, I believe it was earlier today, where I was speaking about how I find it difficult that some people who do not benefit from the existing order, who may even be said to be the first line victim of the existing order, the poorest of the poor, those against whom weaponized poverty and ignorance has fully come full cycle. They are sometimes the most vociferous defenders of those who have brought them into the sorry paths that they have found themselves. And so I have made a distinction between these ones and their enslavers. So I tend to refer to them in the Buhari days. I made a distinction between the Buharists and the Buhari Dindirins. The Buhari Dindirins of that time may be said to be today's Batidiots. And a quick distinction must be made between the Batidiot and the Baptist. The Baptist is conscious about the choices that they have made, the moral compromises that they have made, because they are beneficiaries from Jagaban PLC. They benefit from the evil that they have normalized. And they cut across all ethnicities, all faiths. You find them even at the pulpits, both in the mosques and in the churches. Those are Baptists. I can understand them. The moral ambiguity that worried the Buharists does not exist in their own cases. They really do not have that moral ambiguity behind which to hide any longer. So there is no ambiguity about who they are, but they benefit. So it is easy to understand their commitment to the preservation of the existing order. And there are a lot of them. They are the principal beneficiaries of this system. But it becomes a whole lot more difficult to understand in reality the evil that has come to afflict the persons that one may easily call Batidiots. But I just wanted to drop that since we're in church early. Oh, sorry, I know some of you. And then that brings me to the second part. I think we've been doing this for like 2, 3 years now. Every Sunday, same time, constantly, we've been doing this same time. And since that time, I've had a lot of you telling me of your preference for a time outside of the 10 a.m. on Sunday that I had settled on before.
You heard it all. I don't even know whether there's anything to add to that whole explanation. It's just something else saying what's going on. But for some also, there are some also who they are being engaged to do this thing. One of the things I've noticed about Tinubu's legitimate administration is the fact that, especially when it came to social media, what they did was to get all these little accounts. The bigger accounts, you have to pay them more when they take on people and all of that. So this little account, so what they do, and then they just get them to just descend, just like bees. Boo! You just see them, they descend on the particular account and be doing all the things that they're doing, just hitting at you. Even though, yeah, they don't have name recognition, so it's not the one that they just be throwing, putting the statement, putting the same message. You will see them with the same message that they carry on. I think that's their own way, that's their own strategy, rather than look at, maybe it should be cheaper, because the bigger accounts, for you to get them to take on this. They still do some of those bigger accounts, don't get me wrong, but it's not as often as the other ones were. And you have these mindless bots that are out there and are just churning out insults, attacks, misinformation, fake news, whatever it is that you can that you call it. They just have it, they just have it out there. It's really something that is just pathetic, honestly, just simply pathetic. And of course, for some, blinded by religion, some are blinded by tribalism. But at the end of the day, just like Dele Farotimi, everybody is going to feel it. Most of them are even at the front line. Any small thing go shake the person, I go see him. You go to beg for one thing or the other, because so all they're thinking about is just that. I want to get it now. I don't care about working. I think we've also gotten into a situation whereby, as a nation, a lot of people are just focused on getting things done, just getting, how do I put it now? This shortcut to things. So it's not as if you're putting in the sacrifice. It's not as if you're putting in the work. It's not as if you're putting in the things that need to be done. It's just simply that, oh, okay, somehow we will hammer. Somehow, oh, that's why they're always talking about cutting soap. So some of them, while they're doing this, for them, they'll find a place where they will hammer, probably get that dream job, SSA to something or someone. That's why you're seeing one person appointing so many people, into office. Even a chairman is appointing hundreds of people as assistants, as special assistants, or whatever it is that they call it. But at the same time, also, it's for us all to understand the fact that when it comes to nation building or building anything in particular, it's not usually the multitude that do it. It's not the numbers that do it. It's the committed few. And I think there's a particular, what's the name of this person who talked about the fact that it's always a committed few that, that build anything that you see that has been built. Most times the numbers is just all about noise. And so if we have a committed Nigerians who care about Nigeria, who want Nigeria to work, who are interested in putting in the work, we really and absolutely can get that Nigeria to work. And all we need to do is to come together. All we need to do is to put aside our differences. All we need to do is to work towards the common goal. We don't need to like each other. Like I always tell people, me, I can fight with you in the morning, but I have to know we're on the same table working towards a better Nigeria I'm in. I don't care. And I'm not even, when I'm working with you, we don't even need to settle the quarrel. The quarrel can still stay on. We carry our beef and continue our beef. But on the issue where we need to come together, we come together and put in the work. And at the end of the day, a better Nigeria is one that is better for every one of us. And it's not one that is just there for only one person or the other. But unfortunately, we still haven't gotten to that place where we are absolutely and truly just focused on that common goal of having a Nigeria that works for everybody. The moment we get there, no, forget this. All these people that are doing anyhow destroying Nigeria, they don't go see chance again. Thank you for watching. Bye.